Hey everybody, this is Frankie Abbruzzino with the Scoop News. If you notice lately, I've been doing some coverage where I'll look at stories and I'll state some, if the news did a soft piece on it, if they didn't even cover it, or if they covered it from a left-leaning perspective, even though they're saying they're nonpartisan. And keep in mind, everyone, I know I'm right-leaning. I tell everyone I'm right-leaning. Today it's on this story, and this was a wonderful fluff piece, and I got word because obviously a lot of students emailed me, and they said, yeah, oh God, 3 cops and a dog are here sniffing around, blah, 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 and you'll see 5 cops in the picture. That's actually 2 SROs in there and then 3 officers. And, they're like, yeah, they're sniffing around at all the cars and stuff, and when the city sent this out in the city of it was a joint effort between the city of Northport and the city of Venice. And when they sent it out, they said, "Oh, great job." I don't think any newspapers, any of the local MSMs picked it up, from what I could see. But there's a deeper story here, and that is that actually they did find drugs there. And I don't know if the papers shy away from it because they don't want to discourage tourism. They don't want to discourage businesses. They don't want to discourage parents and think there's a greater evil. I mean, obviously, if the school was this perfect utopia of safety and everything, we wouldn't need SROs like we have there, right? So obviously, there's issues, and we all know it. Obviously, I know a lot more because I get a lot of stuff, and I don't pass it all out. Some of the stuff I hear, you'd be amazed that goes on there. And I don't always communicate it. So I'm almost as guilty as the local MSM. Now, I'm not going to reveal names or anyone, but I know that some substances were found. And I know that from talking to different students that a lot of kids were pretty damn nervous and thinking, oh no, I'm going to get caught, I'm going to get busted. So there's a deeper problem here. The drugs that are in our community. I can tell you, there are a lot of drug-related issues. I hear about these parties where people throw pills into a jar and they take one and we'll see what happens. It's like a Russian roulette, if you will. Then there's the issue that the media isn't really covering this. And why? Is it because they don't want to bring attention to a greater evil? It's kind of like when I was the only person that put out about a drug bust gone bad and the kids shooting at each other on the island down Harbor Drive. That was out there. It was communicated to me, and that's how a lot of this stuff happens. Someone will send me an email, and then boom, it blows up, and you get the information. So it's you guys out there. Thanks a lot for sending me all this stuff. But nobody covered it. The papers, the politicians, the police, they don't want people to know that, A, there's a drug problem, and B, that there was a shootout on the island. So it's food for thought on why they just avoid this stuff. It's great that they want to put out a fluff piece and say, hey, we're doing this training, but there's more to the story. They don't talk about the fact that they did find stuff and some of the concerning issues around there. So the point being here, sometimes there's a lot more to the story than just a great picture of 5 officers smiling, 2 K9s, and 2 administrators. This has been Francesco Abbruzzino with the Scoop News.